Hello, everybody. Today is this very special day. Not only is it Sunday, but it is Scum Day. Today, we'll be celebrating the game's greatest faction with 2 matchups, 4 lists of nothing but scum. I hope you're ready for an exciting ride, for good times, memes, and lots of dice. Because that's what we do here in List Chaos. Happy Sunday. Let's get into it, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Catherine, how's it going? Crispy is here. He should be joining us for the second game. Let me get betting open. We'll talk about the lists. So betting is open. We haven't been getting as many betters, so let's get more betters this time. Let's see. There is a Bosk overlap, so we'll make sure we get those colored properly. Let's have one of the Bosks be. Boom. There we go. All right. So we got Steven versus Buddah. Steven Weiland versus fellow Buddah. Andrew Block, as you know, in the Draft League. Steven, congratulations to Steven, who is the starting Republic player for XTC Team USA. Very happy for him. I just hung out with him and watched Phantom Menace in theaters a few days ago in the suburbs, and he was elated. So, again, congratulations to him. Look forward to watching him play. He's not playing Republic, though. We're playing Scum, as I said. So he brought Boba from the dead. Boba Fett with Fearless IG-88D, Concussion Bombs, Contraband Cybernetics, Slave 1, which is labeled as Separatist title, I believe. I guess he can take the Separatist one. That's cool. I forgot he could do that. And Veteran Tail Gunner. Lee Mackay with Ion Cannon Turret and Seismic Charges. Okay. Leighton Ashara with Elusive and HLC. Ahav with Marg, Sable Closure, Contraband, Cybernetics, Deadman Switch, and Precision Ion Engines. And then we have Bosk with Marksmanship and Deadman's Switch. On the right side, representing Scum as well, we've got Buddah playing Dengar. Dengar's got Lone Wolf, Agile Gunner, Contraband, Cybernetics, Punishing One, R5P8. We got Fen Rao with Fearless, Burnout Thrusters, and Advanced Slam, apparently. Fen has 2 mod slots, I guess, so that's kind of fun. See how that works out. The Mandalorian, now 6 points, but with almost no loadout. He's got Fearless, the Child, and of course his title. I'd imagine he's probably hiding. In this list, he actually might be hiding a Contraband, but false transponder codes also make sense. And then we've got Bosk as well with the same loadout, Marksmanship and Deadman. So they were both joking about each other, blowing each other up with Deadmans. Bosk shooting Bosk, and they both Deadmans. That'd be kind of fun. See what happens. Those are your lists. Those are your players. The game will start momentarily. Make sure you get your bets in. Jamo is here and on time before the first game. Hello there. I hope you all have had a good weekend. Let me know what you did. If you did anything, if you didn't do anything, that's okay. And if you have anything to drink, whether it be coffee, tea, beer, booze. I know we're all alcoholics. Cheers. Boom. With my 312 crew cup here. Speaking of, we will be doing a 312 crew game after game 2. We'll do a little baseball to wrap up night. I've been looking forward to this. Practicing programming a website, man, that is beyond my expertise. Certainly not good at doing anything coding related. I took one coding class, like a part-time workshop, partial credit coding class in college. And my girlfriend at the time knew how to code, so I would just ask her every question, like, how do I do this? How do I do that? Just help me. So. AE is fun. Is AE After Effects? All right, I think they're ready to rock and roll here. Rock and road. We're playing Chance Engagement, as you can see, just to train you all on what each icon means. At the top next to the timer, the round counter is, you see an icon. And that icon, that crosshair icon, means each scenario is Chance Engagement. Take a chance. Crispy is willing to join me, so I'll hop into the waiting room. That's where you'll find me, Crispy.
Hello.
What's up?
Not much. Just got back from an ultimate tournament.
How'd you do?
So we advanced to regionals. We'll be playing.
Oh shit! Congratulations.
Yeah, we'll be playing in North Carolina for
Oh, that's
the regionals.
awesome.
2 weeks.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, no, I'm like, we're over the moon. Andrew Cox, also famous X-Wing player, is our captain.
I've heard of that guy. That's so cool.
No, we're both so happy. And I think while we're up there, Chris Allen is gonna come say hi. So,
because he lives in North Carolina, right?
He does. I mean, he lives apparently like right there.
The Carolina Crates.
Like right across from the fields.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Carolina. So yeah, I mean, I'm just sort of dead tired. You can see the list that I threw at you for.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that in a second.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time.
Absolutely. So you said you noticed the first player icon being different. Is it? Do people think that the icon of the scenario is the first player icon? Is that like confusing?
So I noticed that it was the first player icon. I just saw that it was rotating. I don't. From the last time that you streamed, like,
I don't move it. I usually keep it on the right. I'd either put it on the left side or right side, and I just keep it always on the right, the scenario icon. But maybe I should put it in like the bottom left so people don't think that the first player icon is the scenario icon. Because I don't have a first player icon anymore. I used to, but players kept forgetting.
I saw it.
Use it.
Have you not been moving it from like right to left, like above, like right next to the timer?
No, it's always been on the right side.
Interesting. Okay, then like from like the 3 like turns where I paid attention, or like all the different games, whenever it was on the right, the person who was on the right player, was. So I just immediately made that assumption and just went.
No, you're good. You're good. I was gonna say maybe I could have it like down here in the corner. Like that.
Well, I mean, yeah. Just for scenario. I mean, depending on lists, like how big
they are. Yeah, I know. Maybe make it a little smaller.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. Let's try it. Whatever people prefer. The goal is to not have it be confusing. So I always am down to hear feedback. Feedback's always good, as we have some shots at range here.
I think this is Boba and Dengar exchanging shots.
Yeah, I think Dengar had a shot on Boba. I don't know if Boba would have had a shot on Dengar, but not sure. Seems so far away.
Yeah. Do you mind letting me into the room?
So absolutely. Yeah.
See things in real
same
time.
Name and password
to...
as I'll. Yeah. I got you.
Thanks. Yeah, because I'm just reacting to the.
Could be a little delayed.
Yeah. I'm just reacting to the stream.
Oh, I love your list. That'll be great. Perfect. Scum Day is the day we all deserve. We all deserve a day where it's just a bunch of scum. So, turn 2 coming up here. I'm joined by Crispy, who happens to be not only a great ultimate frisbee player, but he dabbles in X-Wing a little bit. He's pretty new to the game.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I'm open to all suggestions. Listen, I only came 9th. I'm not a top cut player.
No, you've gotten to the point. I don't know. I mean, I feel like you and I, we set high expectations for ourselves because we should. I expect myself to make cut at every event I go to, and I get very disappointed in myself when I do not make cut.
That's like realistically speaking, that's about where I'm at. Yeah. Like winning it is like definitely like on my mind. I feel like if I can make cut, and then I look at the lists and I go like, man, there's like 2 lists out here in this group of like 14, 15, 16 of us. Like, as long as I dodge those 2 lists, like, it'll take some like really like poor decision making on my part to lose this game, or to like not win. So like generally the idea is I'm gonna make cut, let's go there, or like day 2 or whatever. The system is that Chris Allen decides one, and then from there I sort of look at the list and then change my expectations.
Yeah, I mean, there's just like make cut, and then it's like the playoffs in any sport. It's like it's a crapshoot. Like there's so many variables that can work in your favor or go against you.
Yeah. Looks like this player goes to Steven this turn.
Leighton just
I'm expecting a 3. Yeah, I'm expecting everything to go into Dengar here. I would really, really love a 3 bank from Boba to the left and then boost behind Dengar.
Here's the turn in, as Ahab is one of the 2 that has the child marker. The Mandalorian kind of flanking, but you wish he could boost over there, but he can't. So it's gonna take him a while to get into the fight. Day and I wasn't invited. I tagged X-Wing players multiple times. Like, who wants to play? Let's do scum.
I don't think she's in 3-1-2. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, well, Kat's too good for 3-1-2. Don't let her in. Yeah.
Exactly. No, listen, she's only
complains about not getting invited. Refuses to be a part of the Discord where they would get the invite. Makes sense. Yeah.
Listen, I bet everything.
Nice, there it is.
Here. Yeah.
Bet everything on what?
I bet everything on Buddah here. But now, seeing this first turn, it's with Fen and Mando, not gonna have great invites. Oh, sorry, not great shots. It's an invite. Cat immediately DM'd me, invite me. She wants in.
Hi, Josh. You're watching football, yeah. Well, I hope they lose. If you're watching Green Bay.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about football, man, and I do not like football, and I'm just like, oh, it's this time of the year. Oh.
Listen, the Bears make me sad every year.
Are you a Bears fan?
I am. I'm from Chicagoland, man.
You and I have never talked about that.
I know for a fact we have.
No, there's no way, dude. I wouldn't forget that. I might be a doofus. And I might be forgetful.
You always ask me Cubs or Sox.
I always ask you Cubs or Sox?
Yes.
Well, let's not pretend that we talk to each other all the time. We don't. We should, but we don't.
I'm pretty sure it was at Worlds you asked me where I was.
I didn't get a chance to talk to you at Worlds much until we got dinner because you were too busy playing into like day 50.
I mean, I was, yes.
So maybe you were hallucinating because of how little sleep you got over all the X-Wing games you had to play.
You know what? That is a possibility. I will give you that.
That's so cool. A part of Chicagoland.
Crystal Lake.
Okay. Been there not too long ago.
Yeah, it's like what, half hour southwest?
Yeah, they're all.
If I still remember.
I feel like all those places are between 25 and 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
Bummer, Boba. I think the two bank have clipped that gas cloud because it just kind of sucks. He's just not doing anything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I would have really liked the boost. Like, yeah, you probably take a range 1 from Bosk.
Yeah.
But I still think your distance would get out of the bullseye. And then you at least have a free shot in Dengar.
Yeah, this is a shot in the Leighton who's using elusive to try and get that third evade. Does not get it, and can now choose to lose the shield or spend the focus. I think you just focus. Yep.
Yeah.
No damage. That shot from Dengar.
No, I really love this Dengar build. It's the build that I use. You just sort of put him out on an island, and he trades generally very well. He doesn't die as quick thanks to Lone Wolf and Focus.
Yeah.
And then he just has I mean, Lone Wolf and R5 is just like you just have passive mods on offense for days. So then you have Lone Wolf and Focus for defense.
Mm-hmm.
And on 9 health and 2 agility, that does not burn quickly.
No, I think Dengar's issue is just what's he able to do after the first engage. So you do have to put him on an island in a place where he can either have a lane or he can get turned around and continue to contribute.
Yep. Looks like Boss nothing on the range 0.
So is Twitch deploying bots? It seems like that's what I'm getting now because it says it's in beta. And auto mod. So weird. I'm getting like the same kind of bot spam. Like you can increase your visibility of your channel and get more people or whatever, and it's like a legitimate thing from Twitch. I'm like, that sucks.
It's a legit thing from Twitch.
It says it's a beta thing, and I can either allow or deny the request. Unlike a bot user, which is just a normal user, I can ban or whatever. That is like an official. I hate that very much. Very bad.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty weird.
Do you deal with a lot of like scam calls, like people like like just it's so common now to just so many phone calls
absolutely.
every day. Oh my god. Oh, it's just brutal.
I mean, like
Not
generally I do answer just to see,
just in case.
Like, it could just be like someone who doesn't have my number and they're calling me for the first time. And then the moment where it's like from their first 3 words, I'll know whether they're like a real person or not.
It's like your world's invite has been revoked. What?
Yeah.
Get your
that's
attention.
That's how I get the news.
Yeah.
Oh man, Steven.
Oh my gosh.
Not doing much.
Yeah,
this
that's
is most likely where the Dengar shot has been saved for.
this is Steven. He gets the double tap shot here. Or rather Buddah.
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Takes 1 crit.
Yeah. Shield planked off of Leighton, now down to just 3 hull.
Wait, that's Leighton, right? He should have 2 evades.
Did he forget a trigger with Leighton's ability?
So he did the Leighton ability when Dengar shot at him, right? He spent the elusive and the focus to evade.
Right.
Dodged it, should have gotten an evade token. Then Leighton performs an attack against Dengar. The HLC misses. Leighton should receive a second evade. Because the triggers, the non-bonus attacks after attacks perform before bonus attacks after attacks.
So does that mean, is that something that we should tell them? Because it's a game state thing, right?
Theoretically, that is not a May. Leighton says gain 1 evade.
Cool. Give me
Leighton Leighton should have 2 evades for that.
I'll be right back. Hey guys, super quick. I know that Leighton's ability is a must, and I just want to make sure that you gain the requisite number of evades.
I did.
Of course, cool. Crispy said that he thought that you just didn't gain an evade for one of the shots that came in or you took, though.
So because the first one hit, like, so the first one missed, and so that's when I grabbed the evade,
right?
And then the second one hit, so like so I took the shield.
Exactly.
Your HLC shot hit. I thought you missed.
No, your HLC missed, and I guess when you miss, you should get an evade.
Oh, yeah. I do. So I should not choose. Yeah. So then I don't lose.
I think that's what that comes down to. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Sorry, guys.
All right. Thanks.
Cool. All right. They forgot the HLC was the one that he should have gained a second evade. So Leighton does not actually take that shield. Good call. I feel like that's one of those ones where it's like that's a tough one. Like if you were at a national event, like as a judge watching 2 players and somebody was playing Leighton and forgot that, like what like it's one of those triggers that this feels weird to interrupt, but it is a game state thing and it's not a May.
That's a big thing. It's not a May and it's not a choice. Which is my 2 things. Like I don't like playing Gotcha X-Wing.
Where it's
stupid.
Like when people are like that, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, like the mistake that loses you the game shouldn't be, I missed getting this evade token that I 100% game state wise should have gotten. Like if you're gonna make a mistake, it's like I'm going for this 5K instead of this like 1 straight, and I'm gonna gamble on that. That's my conscious choice.
Yeah, and
that'll determine the game. Not like you missed something here, tough luck.
Yeah, I think most of the Gotcha X-Wing is kind of left. I think a lot of that attitude and a lot of the people that were like that are no longer a factor.
Yeah.
which
I
is
mean,
good.
I've lost games missing triggers. So funny enough, watching back my Gen Con game against Tyler,
Mhm.
I realized that I got so upset after I misdialed that I landed Wrath on the debris cloud. Pattern Analyzer should have triggered, and I could have boosted off.
Yeah.
I could have boosted off the rock and shot at the one hole.
Yeah, because
arc.
it's before you would gain that stress from the effect
Correct.
of the debris. Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah, I got so upset about misdialing that I missed the next trigger that I had.
Yeah.
From the turn. Yep. And that probably cost me the game because then I leave range 1 of Oddball, which was the shot that ended up putting Wrath to half, which gave him the game.
Yeah.
And then I also have the back arc shot into Oddball, which could have killed him, but like 2v1, not a great, like, I'm not expecting that to kill the arc, but specifically getting out of range 1 would have been the big thing to not get shot at.
Yeah,
So it
absolutely.
gives me a chance. It gives me a chance to win the game, and not instantly lose.
It's one of the pattern analyzer is like those. Even though you're smart enough of a player and have enough experience to use it when that triggers, like in that moment, it's kind of nuanced. It's an easier thing to just kind of have go over your head, and I think the tilt definitely clouds that opportunity to see it for sure. Because you're so focused on like what went wrong, you're like your mind isn't in the right place.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I mean, how often are you hitting debris and using pattern analyzer, right? Like not probably, almost never.
Yeah. I mean, I just got in my head right there at the end of the game. I was dead. I got everything I came for.
Yeah.
So I was super chill about it.
Yeah, I mean, you and I both made top 4, which is an improvement from our last Gen Con experience where we both made cuts. So I mean, you'll take it, man.
Correct. Ooh. Looks like we got everything happening up
Bosk is
near
banking
the top
up and
of the board.
just kind of sitting up there, just challenging the other Bosk, which I have not colored on the overlay as I should have. Let's just do that real quick. There we go. Touchdown Green Bay. Are they playing the Bears right now?
They are.
And they're beating
It's
the
not
Bears.
pretty.
Yeah.
It's not pretty. I've had the score on my phone.
That blows. The Bears are
ever-
like choke artists when it comes to playing against the Packers, right? They never beat
Correct.
the Packers. Yeah.
Correct. That's mostly because Rodgers has been there, and now Rodgers is gone, so we're supposed to have a chance
Yeah.
at beating them.
Self
But
bump,
it
no
appears-
consequences.
All
So
right.
where is Aaron Rodgers now? Oh boy.
Jets, Green Bay. Oh, okay. Well, Dengar, nice to know you.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough. There are several shots going into him. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you include the 5 shots. If you include the range 0 shot, yeah, which it absolutely counts.
This is also old. This is CIS Slave 1 Boba, so that's a crit coming into Dengar as well.
Yep, good point. So that bomb is also, this is a great turn for Steven, as that bomb will hit.
Yep. Here's the issue, right? With the way that Steven's playing. Let's see. So it looks like Seavor's the only ship of Steven's that's in the center, right?
Yeah, I
And
suppose
there's 2 I6s with range 1 shots into them.
yeah, he might lose that center point for a bit, for at least a turn, if he loses Ahab. Yeah.
It looks like Leighton's got a good path into the center.
Only
It
3.
might have to be through a gas cloud.
Yeah. The hard turn could maybe get you there. I'm not sure. 2 evades, so Ahab only taking 1. Could have been worse, all things considered.
He'll have 4 defense dice against Dengar.
You got to go for it.
You have
Absolutely. I
because
mean,
you also threaten the bonus shot as well.
Not bad.
That's
2
an
hits and a crit. Gonna get that reroll.
R5.
Did he red focus or anything?
I believe he did. Oh, who's gonna spend it?
Yep, there is 3 hits and a crit.
Ahab, roll your extra die.
Oh man,
Ahab,
that's
roll your
also
extra
a
die.
must or a may.
If the enemy ship is larger size, then you roll 1 additional die.
Okay, just ping it.
Game state people, know your cards, know your list.
All right, so here's that 4th die. If it's paint, it is. Oh, you can spend to completely get out of it, not take a single damage. Where's Lebo, Josh? Well, not here. Have you tried Lebo yet?
So I've played against Lebo.
Mhm.
I have not flown Lebo, and my conclusion is that the customizable ones in Rebels are fairly good and should be looked at. The standard loadout ships are not great.
Yeah. Not great, meaning like you would dare take it to an event of any size.
They are some of the easiest 6 and 7 points that give up,
Sure.
and especially Lebo. The issue with both of them, right, is that at best, Dash will forever be single modded.
Yeah.
And Lebo
Everybody
will
gets
only
double
ever-
mods these days.
Everyone gets double mods. Dash cannot set up double mods without help or without like walking for a turn
This is Boba's
and
shot.
then not spending.
Oh, so good already without even getting the conversion for the crit. Now he's going to be able to do that too with the title if he remembers, which he doesn't.
Yeah.
And Dengar is going to be
No.
taking his shields.
Yeah, I would have tried to Ion Cannon there with Lima to drop a shield before having
Yeah.
Boba Fett shoot. Looks like it's gonna go back into Bosk. Oh, I believe that was 2 calc spends. And Bosk spends a focus.
Yep.
Oh,
Boss
shit.
shields down. All right, calcs are spent. They're gone. Do you remember with the last draft league season when there was the whole like, oh, don't interrupt the players, and then everybody started forgetting how to play the game,
Correct.
and it was like
Yep.
maddening, and everyone was losing their minds.
I disagreed. Like I went in the captain's log and like I went to Greg and I went, Greg, this is not good. Like we have people who are coming in here with like 2 months of experience. and
Yeah.
telling them not like, hey man, you can't ask questions. You're not allowed to like go get help. Is like a real issue.
Yeah.
Dengar 1 and an Ion, I think. Or no, this is in. Oh, this is in the Fen.
Yeah, Fen gets ionized. That's tough. That turns off a big response from Buddah next turn with a 1 hard if he wanted. I know he's already stressed, but now he's.
I think the seismic charge with Lima might get the rock. So that will
Ooh.
bring Fen down to 1.
Mandalorian takes a shot into Boba. Boba rolls plenty of paint. Barely had him at range 3. This is a bit of a too little too late situation, I think, for Buddah. Mando's taking pot shots when he probably should be a little closer right now.
Well, I mean, we'll see how much damage Dengar takes.
Yeah, he's only shields
this-
down so far, but here's a shot
Yeah.
range 2 from Bosk. And blanks out, so nothing.
He has a range 0 from Leighton and a range 1 from Ahab if he risks it.
I'm not. Yeah, I guess looking at an angle, I think it still would be range 1. I know it was range 1 from Dengar. They just are weird angles right now.
So now
2 hits.
with
Yeah, if this is from Bosk into Bosk. Takes 1.
So here's the thing. You have to pay attention to what your opponent's cards are, because there are some gotcha moments where if you don't read your opponent, bad things can happen. Ahab has Deadman Switch. So if Dengar kills Ahab, has the Deadman Switch blow up,
Could just get
it's a
rid of
damage.
Fen.
Damages Fen down to 1. You
And if-
drop the seismic charge,
Yep.
kill, like, destroy the rock, kill Fen. So I think, like, Ahab gets a free shot here without any repercussion. Like, if Dengar chooses to shoot back, oh, it is range 2 off the angle.
Yeah.
If Dengar chooses to shoot back and you do kill Ahab, that is very rough. Because you could just end up outright killing Fen.
Yeah, that seismic is definitely gonna hit the rock. Tough. Fen didn't even get to spend his focus, and he gets damaged and ionized, and at half damage already. Just one. Wow. How about this turn? Dengar could have taken so much more damage.
Only
Although-
took 4.
Although the split off of fire from Lima going
Oh,
into Fen
he's-
helps.
He's gonna go for it.
He's going for it. Oh man.
Oh, no, don't reroll. Oh, that might kill him.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna kill him. Absolutely.
Oh. He did roll the crit with R5 into the damage engine.
Damaged engine, yeah.
Oh, that's 2 crits. He's dead. Oh, that's a dead man switch. Oh, no. Buddah might have just killed Fen.
Oh no. Fen takes another damage.
I think you're fine killing Ahab as long as Fen doesn't get ionized.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this has all gone sideways since you got ionized.
Oh, that's a big dead man's. Yeah, that seismic has got to kill Fen.
That hits everybody but Lima, it looks like, in that cluster. So Leighton loses a shield. Dengar is down to 3. Uh-oh.
So good stuff for Buddah. You get the center.
It's true. So it's 8-6. Steven with the lead. However, there is another three points out there that you can grab with the seismic charge.
So I think Steven might be able to get 12 this next turn. Killing Fenrau and Dengar. Like, that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I think Dengar's been halved.
Oh yeah, technically you do get half for both Fenrau and
Yeah.
Dengar this turn. Which
Yeah.
should be 6.
Yeah, because Dengar's 6
There it
points
is,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it will get him up to 14.
Oh, that's right. He also got 1 for half Bosk.
Yep. The Mandalorian, what you get a 3 bank, right?
I mean, I think you got to.
There's nothing else you can.
You
should
like
really do.
like Mando needs to get in there and start taking some shots.
Yeah, Boba hasn't taken any damage yet, so that's kind of a lost cause. If you thought that was going to be the way to get some points, I don't think that's happening.
And all you've done outside of killing Ahab is 1 damage to Leighton and 1 damage to Bosk.
May this be a way to inspire people to build scum lists.
By beating other scum lists
By
into the ground.
beating other scum. Yeah, it's hard to gauge how good a scum list is if you're playing against scum.
Yeah. Yeah, there's I think there are some good scum pieces out there though that I think are really, really good and that I've been enjoying. It's just you need to find a good player who's willing to put them all on the table and go for it. And also like my thing is that it's way easier, and like specifically in like the world of like sword champs, right? It's way easier to go to a sword champ with like rebels or empire because we know what they do.
Yeah.
The bombers and Vader probably have, like, no offense, but like probably have one of the lowest like floors in terms of like skill needed to make them function. The bombers just one straight, and Vader just moves forward and locks the nearest target.
Yeah. I feel the list that I brought definitely has it's definitely more difficult because you only have one bomber and
Yeah,
you have
and
starters
you're
like
in
Vader.
boys. You're in boys, so like we can appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that though. I mean I didn't really. The only thing that made the list fun for me was Merrick. So the boys are cool, but it just feels wrong to be playing TIE fighters that are capable of doing what they do. But they're available to us. Might as well use what is good. I think people kind of not gave up on the boys, but moved on from them, and they're still, you know, variance dependent, but very good.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, is that? Do you think that's gonna hit? Oh yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, that's almost for sure. Because we saw the turret arc from Lima pop up, and it was range 1 of the rock. So I'm just assuming parallel along that base, it's gonna be range 1 as well.
Got
Concussion
captain of
bomb here.
the captain of the Firebirds. Andre's here. Which team do you think is the most threatening in the draft league?
I mean, it
Besides
has to
your
be
own.
Firebirds, right?
I would think so.
It has to be Firebirds.
Andre, please mention me in your acceptance speech if you guys go all the way or make the playoffs and play deep into the playoffs. I set him up for some good draft stock, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a good team. Having 2 first-round picks is certainly a good winning strategy. Get a couple of the best players you can possibly get.
I mean, do you expect him to win more matches? Is that the thing? Like,
He's
Right now,
he's gonna get more matches. He's been swiping, man.
I mean, I'm just thinking about it. They didn't have a great start. They tied Order 66 to start the season. Easily a game that you should have won. But
Because Ollie, I think,
uh,
lost his first game. I think that was the upset.
Yep. But they bounced back. They beat Rana Wanderers, who are sort of preparing for next season already.
Yeah, I would expect. I picked them as the favorite to win their division. And even though I'm incredibly biased, I just think that that's based on who they have. I mean, Joel is also like they have a pretty scary 1, 2, 3, 4 punch. If you include Andre and Joel, because Joel's a great player as well. He won our Windy City Trials store champ and got his Worlds invite there.
Hey, Team USA player right there.
Yeah, and a Team USA player. And here we go. I think did he reveal a false transponder codes?
He revealed a contraband.
Okay. Yeah, with his build, I think it made more sense to have contraband than codes.
Yeah.
So,
this is
Ben likely gone.
I like this from Dengar. You're willing to take the seismic damage, but you just need your gun in the right direction.
And there it is. So poor Fen Rao. We hardly knew you. One of the games where Fen Rao does literally nothing in terms of damage, which he's there for, his big 5 dice gun at range 1.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean the draft league is so deep that for another like couple weeks, I don't think it's going to be super obvious as to like the teams that are going to rise above everybody else, but just because every team has good players. But I'd be pretty stressed out having to worry about a draft board with that many teams. Like I enjoyed watching the draft, but I was glad I didn't have to worry about it.
So I put up like a board of like the top 20 people that I wanted, and then from there it's like I will just take a stab.
Yeah.
And like I recognize him from there, I'll take him. I recognize him from there. Oh, like I played him and we had a good time. I'll draft him and I need this open spot. So I had traded some picks away. So we were not in a great spot. I believe our first pick was like 27 or something along those lines. Like not great.
Yeah.
Out of the 20 players on my board, I think I had 2 that weren't gone by then.
Wow, that's tough.
So it's like, oh well, we draft Chris Jenner and we go again.
Did we check the bomb?
We did not check concussion. No.
which hits Boba. Concussion bombs go under the shields, though, right?
Correct. They are damage cards. Did we check range from? I don't think they even checked range. They are just rolling dice. They
Just
want it.
firing them dice.
They are still going. Holy cow.
No damage on that shot into Bosk.
So it's a damage card. It's not a shield. Steven. Steve, that's a card.
I got it.
Yep.
Yo, concussion bombs go under the shields, face up.
Oh, it goes under the
It's
shields.
great.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. Thanks. All right.
All right.
$24-14. That sounds like a bear score.
He takes a blinded pilot.
Back.
Boba's favorite crit in the game. Blinded pilot.
Blinded. Oh boy.
Just turns off everything that he enjoys doing.
Did you decide to flip it up instead of taking the strain?
He did, yeah. He might not be as familiar with concussion bombs. I mean, clearly didn't know that you took it under the shield.
Yeah.
24-14. Oof.
Not great.
Well, don't call it a comeback. All right, the Mandalorian. I'll bring you in warm and bring you in cold. 1 quarter is definitely not enough. I'm back. 3 hits. Man, Steven doesn't seem capable of rolling a blank result on his green dice.
Yeah.
As Boba takes a shield. Boba's taking 2 damage. Doesn't feel like it. I mean, because it's not a lot. 11-6 currently. Next shot is from Bosk into Dengar for just 1. Marksmanship because of bullseye. Dengar gets a single evade and is safe. Who did Dengar shoot at? He didn't do any damage, I don't think. This is Leighton's HLC shot into Buddha's Bosk, who rolls natty evades.
He's fine.
Flying the other way. I think this is another turn where center point goes to Buddha, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Leighton didn't want to
That's
get
helping
in
him. That's really helping him. 11-8 now. Let's just take a look at the damage on Steven's side. So Bosk is taking a shield. Leighton is taking a shield. Blinded pilot and a shield on Boba. Lima is full health. Okay. And we lost a half.
One more concussion bomb left from Boba, which is unfortunate because I think the only way to keep a ship in the center is to have Leighton turn in there and essentially sit on the bomb, give up half points,
Yeah.
and go threaten Mando.
Just one bank Mando, right? Because if he does that, you have a range 1 shot and you can just kill Leighton.
I might stop here.
In Contraband, has he used it yet?
He has not used Contraband. I possibly wouldn't use Contraband.
Okay.
I might just stop. Actually, ooh, he did spend both force. Yeah, maybe if you feel like it.
Boba's 3 away from half. So if you're gonna lose Dengar here, maybe you try to get that damage into Boba. You can have that bonus
Yeah.
attack into him before he takes you out as well. So the chances of you getting, even if it's range 1, the chance of you getting that half points is decent.
Yeah.
Because then you would
and with
trade out
Boba-
4 points for 4 points.
And with Boba being blinded, he's gonna have to spend his action fixing blinded rather than taking
Yeah.
calcs with IG. If he actually wants to kill Dengar, he'll want to fix
Yeah,
blinded.
and he also can't afford to take his own concussion bomb again, so he's got to get Bosk out of there.
Yeah, maybe Bosk does a 3 straight or something to give room for a Boba 1 bank, and
Yeah.
then Lima 1 or 2 banks. I might Lima 2 bank here.
And looks like Dengar's actually down to 2 now, not 3. Update that. Boom. All right, interesting turn coming up. This is probably the opening, the very narrow opening for Andrew Buddah to get back into this game. He's gotten close thanks to the center point being uncontested on his back, for him twice in a row now. Concussion bomb is dropped as it is a requirement and is going to sit on the bomb. So we'll see if we get a stop from Mando or if he does do the bank. And Buddha's boss just taking a kind of a tour of the galaxy on the board's edge right now, but taking a target lock because he can. He's safely able to do so, putting it on Leighton. All right. Yep. Going as fast as we can with 3 straight as you called. And focusing up. Oh, I really don't like that. Went straight.
I don't hate it.
What are your thoughts? Or what is it? Clearly he dialed that in for a different purpose than trying to shoot at Leighton. That's not the target priority.
Yeah. So I think the thought here might have been if Leighton bails out to avoid the concussion, he does the evade barrel roll to keep a better arc on Boba and to stay behind him now that the bombs are out.
Boba fixes blinded. And Dengar gets blocked. However, he has 2 stresses. He can't even take a red focus.
Correct. Because he took the bump focus and then popped contraband to 4K the next turn. One reason why I didn't like the move forward is because you want to give Dengar Lone Wolf here to give him a chance to do some actual damage.
Yep.
But doing the 1 straight, I believe, puts you in range 2.
Hit crit. Boba. Gonna need a re-roll. Getting the evade. Taking another shield. So now 2 away from
bomb.
half.
Do the bomb.
Yeah. Leighton will have to take a strain. I assume, unless he takes it face up again.
I mean, you just take the strain, right? Because you're not being shot at.
Yep, taking the strain. That was the play. Leighton has been halved. It gets booted up to 9.
This is into Boba, I believe,
Yep,
with lock and focus.
constructed,
It's full strength.
Gets 3. Boba gets his 3 greens. And gets a reroll. He's already got 2 evades. Make it 3.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's Boba.
that is what Boba gonna do. What Boba gonna do?
Exactly.
Now Boba's shot into Dengar, who's at 2 holes, so 4 hits will. I think his only mod, does he have Fearless? He does. So he has a reroll and Fearless, which is, you still feel pretty good about your odds here. Yep. So that looks like a crit, and then Fearless. Okay, it was an eyeball. Dengar will die. Gonna be able to bonus attack. One last time. And there you go, Dengar. Oh my gosh. Boba's taking half here, no matter what.
Socks
Wow.
and sandals coming in.
Ooh, Boba got a reroll 1. Hope to get an evade. Doesn't get it. It all goes through. Boba down to 3.
Pending crits.
Pending crits. Disabled power regulator won't matter yet. And a weapons failure. That also matters a little bit here. Wow, that was a lucky roll of the dice there on the bonus attack on your way out. A little screw you before he heads out. And disabled power regulator before you engage in an ion. After you execute an ion maneuver. Repair. So Boba's already engaged, so he's not going to get his first ion until the next engagement phase. Leighton now at range 1 into the Mandalorian, who hasn't taken any damage yet.
Yeah.
This
Honestly,
is a 1-point game right now.
They have it 14 to 12.
Yeah, the overlay is on my end should be correct because it updates it all automatically.
Ooh, yep. Mando only took 1 regens of fortune with the child. I mean, that's like perfect, right?
Yeah.
You want your force for offense, and you want to take minimal damage.
So it should be 15, 14.
They have 15,
13. Yeah. So I think it's because Buddah got half on Leighton and didn't get that point. So give me 1 sec. Hey guys, just it's 15, 14 because Leighton was halved. Just heads up.
Oh, yep. Cool.
Cool. All right. 1-point game here. Buddah doing what he can to try to pull back into this. He typed a message a while ago and we figured it out.
Yeah, I'm just looking up.
Did he? When did he type that? Was that a while ago that we figured it out, Nick?
I didn't notice it.
Yeah, I just now noticed it.
So, quick side tangent. I absolutely love the new AMG site. Is that just me?
I haven't even gotten a chance to look at it. I'm gonna look at it right now.
It looks so much better. It just visually looks so much better, and it's way more organized. I am very, very happy. Everything's
Yeah, I click
in a
Star Wars
easily
and then I
accessible
can see the 4 choices. X-Wing. Let's click on X-Wing. It is pretty clean. I agree.
much better than the previous.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's nice is that they weren't allowed to because of Lucasfilm related licensing, they weren't even allowed to show Star Wars
Yep.
and X-Wing as an IP make it obvious on their homepage. Now they can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, AMG has been quite the topic of conversation in the X-Wing and Armada communities the last, I'd say, rolling week and a half or so.
Mm-hmm. Almost as if they run the game.
Yeah.
Hear me out. A lot of people might be wanting to talk to them about anything and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you. I think we maybe had a very brief conversation on this, but I'm in the camp that hey, if we're gonna keep working on the game, let's focus on making list building and variety a priority, and balancing maybe even scenarios and rule set stuff over new ships, in the next 6 to 12 months, because I just don't feel like we need new ships. I know people just love the idea of buying something new, but I don't know.
Yeah, everyone wants new stuff, because in order to shake things up about the game, and we all want change, no one wants to get too complacent over any particular thing. I love this roll here from Boss.
Yeah, blocks him on the gas cloud.
It might block him on the gas cloud if he goes straight.
Nope, he
He
stopped.
doesn't stop. All right, I think this is a good turn to stop. Yeah, don't spend contraband. You might need to stop again next turn. Oh,
Boba gets blocked by himself by Bosk, hoping for a damage if you're Buddah. It does, and Boba Fett is down to 2 hull. Wow. I mean, hey, take that shot into Boba this turn.
If Boba dies, that's game, because that's 5+ center.
That would be incredible. He's not going to get any rerolls either. He can't red focus. Nope. Yep. This is trouble for Boba Fett. Here comes Lima. A little too far away to make use of the ion cannon turret.
Yep. So you are guaranteed 1 hit here coming in, right? Because it's 3v3 from... Yeah, it's not range 1. Boba has no tokens and no rerolls. And you have the Mando ability active, so you can change 1 die to an eyeball.
This is... You can need 2 natural evades here.
That's
and Buddah just won the game. He comes back all the way.
What
a game by Velvet Buddah. It was looking very bad for a little while in the beginning because of Dengar and what was going on with him. But the Mandalorian, who I criticized the Mandalorian for being out of the fight, ends up being the one to finish off the 9-point Boba Fett. Velvet Buddah. Andrew, you're watching this one back. Don't take it too personally that I was second guessing your obvious genius. It worked out, but you know, at first I thought Mando was too much out of the fight when he needed the help with Dengar, but he ended up just playing the slow game, and it worked out here. Yeah, some mistakes though. I think he self-bumped and he damaged himself on multiple occasions. The bomb, self-bumping, that all contributes to Boba dying in kind of a very fast and unexpected way.
Yep.
Just finishing out these shots here. It's like, I think with the Force, you're fine. Boss gets to take a shot.
They only gave him 4. They only gave Buddah 4 for the back half.
Leighton takes an evade, sure. Bosk. Going into the Mandalorian, range 2, unobstructed. For 1. And Mando gets an evade. Leighton is the last shot, range 0. For 1. Mandalorian is fine with the Force spend on the child. And that will be the game once you tell them that they can't math right. I appreciate that we figured it out, Nick, but you guys don't know how to do math. You won the game, Buddah. It's 20 to 16. It's 5 points for Boba.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
So,
sure.
That was quite the comeback. I'm just dragging Crispy in here so he doesn't feel left out.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a unexpected turn of events for Boba Fett.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I think,
so I entirely forgot that that the Mandalorian had a 0 stop.
Yeah, because he set up a nice block, but yeah, it's because you know why you forgot it? Because nobody plays the Razor Crest. It's literally why you forgot
it.
It.
Like one of those things where I'm just like, all right, we're gonna set up the block and hold in on the cloud, and then we're gonna be fine.
It's the scummiest thing ever. It's quite the flex to throw Fen Rao away without doing any damage, and then still win the game. But definitely not.
I did 1 damage. I did a full damage. It was substantial. I know how to play Fen Rao. I'm good at scum.
Oh man, that was such a entertaining game. Thank you guys both for playing. Really do appreciate it. Super fun.
Yep.
I look forward to watching that one back.
This is the slice.